What's going on, RC enthusiasts? David here today. Second video for today. I decided to put this one out. I might have solved my issues of my B16 binding with the 6-wheel drive, so I'm not sure if this is going to fix everyone's issue, but this definitely fixed my issue, and these are the problems I found that caused it. So it was multiple things to lead to one problem, but not all of them really caused this problem, but all of them together definitely exaggerates the problem. So yeah, so it definitely took it all apart like this just to check out the driveline, you know, so I could spin it freely by hand and see what's going on. Spinning from all, you know, all the shafts just to see what was going on, and definitely I was having some binding back here. So I'll go ahead. Oh, look at that dirty drive shafts because they're lubricated. Let's bring you guys in here, zoom you guys in. So my issues stemmed from this drive shaft right here. So this drive shaft was the cause of my issues. It was binding. You know, I thought it was the gears in here binding and stuff, but no, every time I took it apart and just spun this by itself, you know, it'd be pretty smooth, so I'd have no issues. So I figured, what can be going on in this system? So I'm not sure if you can notice here, but if you look up in here, there used to be a limiter in here that limits the down travel of these, and mine broke off actually, and it caused more down travel, so I decided to take the other one off as well and figured, hey, it's giving it more down travel. So by doing that, if you notice, you're giving your drive shafts a little bit more of an angle to travel through. So that can cause binding in your drive shaft right there. But that's not my issue really. So that's one of them that can cause it. And the second thing that most people say can cause it is they want you to put bearings in here because the bushings wear out and it wobbles around and it'll cause binding and stuff. But my bushings are pretty worn out on this rear one right here, but not the front one, because this rear axle is actually from my B36. But I don't think that's what's causing my binding either. So I noticed my binding actually started after I put this axle on. So when I replaced this axle with a metal ring and pinion axle from the B36, because I upgraded the center axle on the B36, I also replaced this plastic drive shaft with a new one. Well, the problem with that one was that drive shaft was binding, so that's what I found to be my problem. So it was hard to discover, but once I discovered it, it was, you know, noticeable, and I figured it out. So let me grab a pair of drive shafts real quick so I can get this out of our way. So here you go. These are the drive shafts right here. I know I've got the same end on both of them, but I'm just going to use these as an example, because if you check it out right here, look at this drive shaft. If I even bend it slightly, it will stay in that position. So I can wiggle it, whatever, it'll stay there. See this drive shaft right here? See how it falls on its own weight? That's what you want them to do. Now this one right here is bounded up a little, and that is what's been causing my binding issues. Believe it or not, that little thing has been causing my binding issues. So what I did was I ended up just, you know, bending it back and forth more and flexing it a little bit, trying to get it to loosen up and everything. Spray some lube in here and just loosen it up until it acts like one of these ones where it's just all free and, you know, not bounded up. And that solved my issue, believe it or not. No joke. Like, I was so stressed out trying to figure out what the heck is going on with this thing. You know, why is it so bounded up and stuff? But it was just this, or, you know, that sticky U-joint. So yeah, go ahead and check if that's what's causing yours, because I just did that. Now this whole drive line, or this whole drive shaft maneuver moves smoothly through its U-joint, and even with the droop setting, you know, still with a broken tab, so it allows a lot more flex or a lot more droop. Even with that, I have not noticed any more binding. It's very, very smooth. And I've even connected this through the whole drive line. You know, moved it from the front drive shaft. Boom, look at that. So smooth. I feel no resistance. So there you go, guys. Pesky little problem was pretty simple to fix. I'm not saying this is going to fix all your problems with it. You guys might be having different issues. Like maybe you ran it that bounded up for a long time and ruined your ring and pinion in there. You know, those are other things you can consider and stuff. So check those and everything. But if you see right here, you see me spin one drive shaft, everything It's been smooth. So that was my issue. Can't believe I didn't figure that out sooner, but hopefully that helps some of you. If you guys are having binding issues with this too, you know, truck runs a little weird. I'm gonna do one of my sound effects again, you know, and it does this little wah 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 wah. Maybe I'll put a video clip on the sound it was making if I could find a video of it doing it. And I'm pretty sure this fix has eliminated that, so definitely happy about it. Back in action, no more issues. You know, try that out, guys. See if that fixes your problem. If it does, well, more action for these things. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope that helped people. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe below. Now go out there and run that RC.